Hi everyone, it's Good News Friday with Sister Helen, and I'm Sister Helen! Okay, we have some good news out of Russia. Do you remember when the Hoffman family from that liberal stronghold of Texas moved to Russia to keep their 3 kids from being exposed to LGBT indoctrination? Those were their words, not mine. And spent a lot of time on their YouTube channel complaining about immigrants in the United States who don't, quote, assimilate and who are just there for the, quote, free handouts? Well, we have an update on them. So the dad, Derek, joined the Russian army in hopes of being a paper pusher in some office or maybe a war correspondent where he'd be safe. But he ended up being sent to the front lines in what Murder Kitten calls cannon fodder. And there was some talk on the internet that he was not at all prepared to be any kind of soldier in Putin's war against Ukraine, and that there was a report that he was missing in action. Well, the good news is that his wife says he's not missing. Not at all. She totally talked to him on the phone just the other day, so that's good news. Plus, their YouTube channel has 5 different ways that you can send money to them, because it doesn't look like Mrs. Hoffman has a job. But the kids are going to an all-American school over there since they don't speak Russian. Yay! In more good news, Mrs. Management's cat brother, Bananas Foster, had radio cat done so that Grandmother Management doesn't have to medicate him for hyperthyroid, because she really can't remember to do that anymore. And he came through the procedure fully cured, which was the whole plan. Keeping pets with their elders as long as possible helps with loneliness, blood pressure, and other health issues, and we're all for that. Bananas Foster lived with us when he was just a baby kitten before he transferred to Connecticut, and he is well loved by the whole organization. And finally, some good news from the Murder News Network's favorite store, Ocean State Job Lot. Do you remember when Administration 2025 slashed all of the aid that we sent to other countries in the form of money and medicine and food to keep people, especially children, from dying of starvation? Well, in Rhode Island, where Ocean State Job Lot is headquartered, there is a company that makes a high-protein peanut butter bar thing for this exact reason. And of course, they could not send their high-protein peanut butter thing to the kids across the globe who needed it because, let me check my notes. Oh, Marco Rubio said nobody needed it. And while the warehouses of food and supplies are being incinerated across the greatest country in the world for no other reason than cruelty, our friends at Ocean State Job Lot are sending 7 trucks to the company that makes Plumpy Nut to transport the supply to Port Newark, and then it will be shipped to the World Vision Organization, who will continue their 75-year legacy of caring for the least of these brothers and sisters with this donation.